I wanted to have a continuation of what we were talking about yesterday, because yesterday we were talking about the keys to success. We talked about the fact that it's going to be a lot of commitment. That's where it all starts. It starts with your commitment. It starts with the next thing is consistency, and last but not least, the patience that's required to actually succeed. But one of the questions I keep getting from people all the time, because you tell people things like that, and everybody always asks this question. So what's your secret? What's your secret? Everybody wants to know the secret to success. And it's a very simple answer. The secret is that there is no secret. The secret is that people waste so much of their life. People waste so much of their time. People waste so much of their energy looking for this secret, looking for this shortcut, looking for this fast way to get to the top, looking for quick wealth, quick happiness, quick fulfillment, quick fame. None of these things come quick. None of these things have a secret. The secret is there is absolutely no secret. It's going to be work. It's going to be dedication. It's going to be rejection. It's going to be hard work. It's going to be a while. It's going to be consistency. It's going to take all of your commitment. It's going to be focus. The secret is there is absolutely no secret. What the secret is you have to learn how to embrace that process. You have to learn how to wrap both hands around that stuff. You have to learn how to understand that you are going to have setbacks. You have to understand there's no straight shot to the top of wherever you're going. You have to embrace, like I said, the process. I'll tell you guys a story. When I was a broker, this is now 25 years maybe ago, close to 24, 25 years ago. We used to have to cold call. That's when you could cold call. That was before, caller ID and all that kind of stuff like that. We used to cold call as brokers to sell investment products. Okay, that was the fastest way to get new customers, new clients, was to cold call. Okay, we used to make 400 phone calls a day. 400 phone calls a day. All right. Out of 400 phone calls that we made, about 350 people would hang up on us. That's rejection right there. Okay? 80% of the people that we called would not even let us finish. They would just, bam, hang up. Okay? Out of those 400 phone calls, 50 people would let you finish before they hung up. Out of that 400 phone calls, 20 people would have what's called a conversation with you, which means they would ask you a question, you would answer it, and then they would either hang up or say, I'm not interested. Out of those 400 phone calls, 10 people would be interested. 10. Out of those 10, 5 people would be qualified to do business with you. Out of those 5, 1 person would wind up doing business with you either that day or within 6 weeks. So you had to learn how to embrace that failure, learn how to embrace the pain, learn how to embrace the rejection. So we used to have a game about it. Who can get to 350 hang-ups in a day? Because we understood that in order to get to 350 hang-ups, you would get that 50. You would get that 20. You would find that 10. You would identify the 5, and you would get the 1. We embraced the process. We understood there was no shortcut. We understood that we had to look at the most painful part. Because most people don't like rejection. I mean, it feels strange. It feels foreign. We want to be accepted. We want to tell people about the good things that we have to offer. You want to sell something. You want to be able to feed your family. You want to make your income. But imagine if you called 400 people And 350 of them just bam, hung up on you. Bam, hung up on you. But imagine when you look at it like, well, that is the process. In order for me to get that one, I have to go through those 350. I have to find those 50. Out of the 50, I get to 20. Out of the 20, I get to 10. Out of the 10, I get to 5. Out of the 5, I'll get to 1. It's the process, guys. There is no secret. The people who make it to the top, especially the ones that make it and stay at the top, they understand that. Listen to the stories from people like Denzel Washington about how many auditions he went to and got rejected from. Listen to the story about, whether you believe that Colonel Sanders made, it was his chicken a recipe or not. But that man went to 99 different demonstrations for his chicken. 99. And was rejected. It was actually perfectly on the 100th one that that someone bought his formula. Okay? Rejection, failure, disappointment, setbacks are part of the process. There is no getting around it. There's no quick fix. There's no magic bean. There's no one thing that you're going to do and then automatically, oh man, you've made it. That's not how this works. It's never worked like that, and it never will. Okay? Success is not an accident. Okay? It's sacrifice. It's perseverance. It's dedication. It's a daily grind. And if you're not willing to put in that daily grind, then you don't want to be successful. Right? Everything that you want has a price. Everything that you want, you're going to pay for in one way, shape, or form or another. In order to really get what you want, you have to put your mind and understand that's what's going to happen. I'll give you another great example. I remember a friend of mine was teaching me how to front squat. I don't know if anybody knows how to front squat. And I remember trying to figure this out because it was uncomfortable, and I kept adjusting myself, trying to find, and he asked me, what are you doing? And I said, I'm just trying to find a comfortable way to hold the bar. And he said to me that there is no comfortable way. It's uncomfortable. It's not a natural feeling to sit like with the bar like that. And once I understood that in my mind, I stopped looking for a comfortable way and started adjusting myself to the best way I could hold it, to understand that there was a certain amount of discomfort that was expected. And once my mentality shifted about that discomfort, once my mentality shifted about the fact that there had to be an easier way, there had to be a comfortable way, and I got my mind wrapped around the fact to get comfortable with the discomfort, I got it, just like that. Much of what holds people back is their mentality that this should be easy. Much of what holds people back is this mentality that there has to be this secret. And so people spend an inordinate amount of time, energy, and life looking for a secret. There is none. So we talked about it yesterday, that commitment, that perseverance, that consistency, and that patience. All those things are part of it, and there's no getting around it. Some people get a little lucky sometimes. They can shorten the process here and there. But you have to brace yourself to be comfortable with the uncomfortable. Period. Expect the pain. Expect the rejection. And sometimes, you know what? You may know and have all the faith and belief in every single thing that you have to offer. You may know it's going to work. And you will still get rejected. It may make perfect sense to you. It may make perfect sense to anybody that has half a brain. You will still get rejected. Bill Gates presented his idea to, I believe, 1,200 people, right? I think 5 or 6 of them took it. Mark Zuckerberg, when he was trying to come up with Facebook, When he came up with Facebook, I should say, in college, he invited 12 of his friends, 12 of them, to come and hear his idea. 12. 2 of them showed up. 2 of them took his idea. And those 2 were billionaires. Rejection is not strange. The people at the top just don't talk about it. But they've been rejected. That's part of the process, guys. Embrace it. There is no secret. All right? So if you want to get over your hump in life, stop wasting your time, energy, and life looking for that quick fix. It's going to take time. You're going to build it. You're going to get rejected. You're going to get held back. You're going to get ignored. You're going to get talked about. You might get laughed at. But you will succeed if you're committed, if you're consistent, and if you persevere. All right?